Hello, dear friends. For anybody that's never been to this channel, my name is Misty. This is basically my journal, and many times I share things publicly. Please excuse my appearance. I'm having a lot of dental work done. It's very noticeable, and working on getting my partials. My age is catching up with me. But if you can look past that, I have a little something I'd like to share today that you might can think about. And it has to do with help. Help. And something that the Lord has taught me over the years is that whomever you turn to the most, whatever you turn to the most frequently, that is your source. In other words, that is your God. That is who you're looking to for help. And that is something you can think about. Who or what is it that you're running to for help as you walk along here in this world? And before I really started to come to know the Lord, about 12 or 13 years ago, all the years prior to that, I was running to help for everything, to everything in this world. Like my spouse, like doctors to fix me, medications, friends, my intelligence, my job, my reputation, my reason for being in this world at times was my children. That was my purpose for being in this world. And I'm not saying any of those things are bad things, but what the Lord taught me was that a human being's placed in this world that they might come to know the Lord. That's our opportunity to get to know Him these few years that we have in this world. And we can miss Him. We can miss Him. We cannot recognize who He is. Because one of the greatest things He is to us is our help, our hope, our reason for being, our life. Who we are is found in Him, our identity, our purpose, everything. And when, now after these some years of walking with Him, I've realized more and more that everything, my help comes from the Lord. And as we get to know that more and more and believe that, then when a doctor might prescribe me medication that brings some strength or some healing to my physical body, I know now that that help came directly from the Lord. He just sent it through the doctor, through the medication. In times where I've been in lack, I needed help financially. Go to the Lord first, talk with Him about it, pour out your trouble, and then wait and expect Him to answer. And then when a gift from somebody came to meet my need, I got a new job, a paycheck came, the help did not come from that job or that paycheck or that person that blessed me. I knew that it was help from the Lord that came to me through that avenue. Those kind of things. And the only way that you can become sure that it is Him answering you, becoming more familiar with how He speaks and how He works, is to go to Him first. With any problem, any care, any trouble, any mess up, any struggle that you've got going on that maybe nobody else knows about, is to go to Him first, you know? And then when the help comes, the answer comes, the provision comes, all credit and thanks will be given to Him, because we'll realize more and more that it was He who helped us, though it comes through many different avenues or different people, different sources. But the help was from the Lord. A couple of scriptures you can think about, I'll list them below. Psalm 121:2. My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. He's the God of help. He placed us here. He knew we would need help. Psalm 124:8. Our help is in the name of the Lord, who made the heavens and earth. Psalm 146:5. Happy and blessed are those whose help is the God of Jacob, whose hope is in the Lord their God. Psalm 41. I waited patiently for the Lord. He listened to me. He heard my cry. Micah 7:7. But as for me, I will look to the Lord. I will wait for the God of my salvation. My God will hear me. Isaiah 17:7. In that day, and I say to you that in that day was for me about 13 years ago. In that day, men will look to their Maker and turn their eyes to the Holy One of Israel. Because, like I said, for about 30 years, I was looking everywhere out in this world. I was looking to my own self to help my own self. But in that day, He will turn your eyes, your attention, your mind, and your thoughts to call out to one, the source of life, your life, the source from which all help comes. He turned my eyes to Him to call out to help. And then it took a little time, but I started to realize that any good thing that came to me was from the giver of all good things, coming down from heaven. That the help that came to me, though it might have been through a person, though it might have been through a job, though it might have been through a medication, whatever, that it was from Him. He had heard my cry. He had answered me in my trouble. He said, I'm a very present help in times of trouble. He is our help. Psalm 50:15. And I pray this will come back to your mind the next time you feel in trouble, the next time you don't know, or you're confused, or you're in doubt, or you don't understand a scripture, or you don't know how to deal with that sticky situation. You don't know which way to go. You're down, you're weary, you're heavy laden. Remember, call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver you, and then you'll honor me. For He is our help. I love y'all. I hope that would help to think about more and more going to Him first, so that you will be convinced in your mind and heart that He heard you, that He cares, that He's waiting, standing at the door of your heart to be your help. He has all power to save. He has all power to deliver. He has all power to change anything that needs changing in you. He's your help. Go to Him first. Everything will start falling into place and making sense for you. He is your help.